Miami from?
Delaware.
Delaware. How old are you?
I'm 38.
38. What you do for a living?
I'm a medical assistant.
Medical assistant.
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
You okay?
Yeah, so I knew you was going to pick me, but I didn't know I was going to be nervous, so.
Oh, okay. Well, at least you knew you was going to get picked. Because I hear all day long, I didn't know I was going to get picked.
I know.
What you do for a living, Talita?
I'm a medical assistant.
Oh, you told me that. That's my fault.
It's cool.
What's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Gemini.
Gemini. You have any kids?
I have 2.
How old are your kids?
17 and 3.
3. Both by the same man?
No.
Why you not with the 3-year-old dad?
Because that nigga put me out when I told him I wasn't getting an abortion. So yeah.
Woo! I wasn't ready for that drive-by.
It was.
Say, damn. He said that nigga put me out when he found out I was pregnant. But then again, I'm not motherfucking surprised because I was a witness to a panel today where the men said when they meet a woman and they smashing for a certain woman, they just trying to fuck. They ain't trying to have no baby. They fuck them kids. So all you women out there, you out there smashing and getting pregnant with these men, and you know you're in situationships, and you know you and the man ain't said nothing about get me pregnant. He say he don't give a fuck about them kids. He don't give a fuck about getting pregnant. He don't want to get pregnant. He don't give a damn about whatever kids you got. And if you have a child by him and he ain't trying to be with you, he don't give a fuck about that kid. So that should be a wake-up call to all you females out there trying to get pregnant by these ninjas out here. These men don't give a damn about these kids. If they don't love you, they ain't gonna love them kids. And ain't no way in hell, if you want to be a decent ass mama, would you bring a kid into this world knowing that daddy don't give a damn about them. I heard that from a whole bunch of niggas' mouth today. They don't give a damn about them kids.
Was a drive-by?
I mean, it was a drive-by to me. I wasn't ready.
I mean, I hear that all the time on your show. Seriously.
Well, no. I think you're the first who said that nigga put me out when I said he wasn't getting an abortion. No one's ever said that.
I just heard a lady that said that when she got pregnant, like her man left her.
Yeah, but she didn't say abort. Well, okay. Well, I don't know. Okay, so what she's referring to, I had a woman tonight on IG who said the guy she was living with broke up with her when she was 8 months pregnant, and she lived with him still until she had the baby, and she decided to move after having 3 weeks. So I guess it could kind of be similar. She just did not say he asked her to get an abortion and she didn't agree.
All the same, Kendra. Let me tell you.
It's all the same. They don't give a damn about these kids. Ain't no man who give a damn about his kids gonna throw a pregnant woman out. This woman right here, Talita, she just said it straight up blunt. She just said it straight up. He don't give a damn about the kids. He threw my ass out the minute he found out I was pregnant because he didn't love her. It was a situationship. He didn't give a fuck about her, so he ain't gonna give a fuck about the kid. And that's straight up out of the man's mouth. The man said, if I don't love her, I don't give a fuck about that kid. I want her to do the right thing by deleting the child. That's long and short. I heard that today. I was shocked that they were willing to say it, but that's how black men feel.
Tell you something. He waited. You know what I mean? He waited with her. My nigga just didn't wait with me. That's all. He already knew he didn't want to be with her because she was having a baby. That's what I gathered. That's what I gather every time I hear a story like mine.
Okay, so let me talk about your foundation. Were y'all in a relationship?
We were living together.
Okay, so like this girl, you guys were living together. How many months? So as soon as you found out you were pregnant, he wanted you to have an abortion.
Yes.
And you refused, and he made you leave?
Correct.
Did he say why he didn't want to have a child?
That's why he didn't want to have a child, because he didn't want to have a child. That's what he said. I don't want to have any more kids.
Did he think you were on birth control?
No.
How many kids did he already have?
He has 7.
Make it make sense. He got 7 damn kids. Why would you think that he ain't fucking you without, and you fucking this motherfucker without protection? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Y'all just randomly fuck. See, I be questioning some of y'all mentality, some of your mental brain band capacity, because this shit is just I hate to say that word, but this is low level retardation. Ain't no way. If you know you ain't using no damn protection and you ain't went to no motherfucking doctor saying that you can't have no motherfucking kid, why you out here fucking talking about I don't want no kid? But if he told you, see, when did he tell you he didn't want no kids? Let's see.
So you have the 8th baby?
Actually, no. I think he has 6. I think I have the 7th. But
So 6 women by how many women prior?
Like 4. 4.
Okay, so you're with a man that has 6 children by 4 different women, and I want to say this: that did you expect him to be there when he wasn't there for the other 4 women?
Make it make sense. You asking all the questions I would. You thought that he was gonna be there for you, and he wasn't there with the other 4 baby mamas? Come on, girl.
So let me tell you something. So, okay, we can call it a relationship, but we both knew that we weren't going to be together. We just kind of needed each other.
So if you both knew you wasn't going to be together, then why are you surprised by the way he reacted?
Each other financially at the time. And we had already, like, I've known him for like 9 years. We were fucking around for 9 years, and I didn't get pregnant. He told me 9 years ago that I couldn't get pregnant by him, and I thought that was the case. So
how could he tell you?
Make it make sense to my head. How he telling you what's going on with your body? How you believing him over your body? How you putting your procreational aspirations and future in the hands of a bandit who say he don't give a fuck one way or the other? How you putting the whole decision-making process in his damn hands? He told you couldn't get pregnant? What the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about? This shit make my head hurt. You should know that he can't get you pregnant by being on birth control, and you can't tell me you under the age of 30. Make it make sense. This simple shit. I'm starting to think half of y'all semis.
You can't get pregnant by him.
Because he said he had a vasectomy. I know that sounds crazy.
So what?
Easy, okay? I know I probably shouldn't have believed that, but if I'm...
How you putting your sexual health in the hands of somebody who y'all just fucking around? Make it make sense. Oh my God.
I'm fucking around with a guy for 9 years, and I'm not getting pregnant, and then I live with him, and I'm fucking around with him literally every day for 6 months.
But see, here is what I can't get past, which makes me think you're a semi. You never went to a doctor, and a doctor never said to you, you can't have kids. Now, if you would have said that right out of your mouth a minute ago, I would have said, oh, okay. But you didn't say that. You said he was in charge of determining whether you could get pregnant. You didn't say anything about going to a doctor and the doctor confirming that. No, you're a semi. Yeah, you're a semi.
And I'm not getting pregnant. I didn't think I could get pregnant.
So the pregnant for you was also unexpected?
It was absolutely.
No, the fuck it wasn't. Because don't no woman in 2024 get pregnant unless she fucking deliberately does that and she willfully doesn't take precaution. Willfully, meaning recklessly, meaning without regard, she gets pregnant. Fuck that.
Unexpected.
Okay. So you find out you're pregnant and he kicks you out immediately.
Correct.
Okay. Do y'all co-parent well?
We don't co-parent at all.
Why didn't you put him on child support?
He just went to court last month.
Okay, so you are pursuing that.
I am.
Okay. Woo, child, Talita. I said it right?
I know. I know.
All right, so let me keep going. So,
And she kept the baby. Even after he told her to go fuck off, you kept the baby. I'm not an advocate for deletion. Don't get me wrong, I'm not an advocate for it. But I'm also not having a motherfucker's baby who tell me he don't give a fuck about me or give a fuck about the baby. I damn sure ain't gonna bring no child into this world under that disadvantage. That's all I'm gonna say about that. I ain't gonna do it.
so Talita, 38, Gemini, medical assistant, mom of 2 kids, 17 and 3. Where are you calling me from? What city do you live in?
I live in Delaware.
Delaware. All right. So what kind of man are you looking for now, honey?
So I am looking for a good communicator, someone who can make me feel safe, and who isn't afraid to work. A man who's a realistic man. Like, I'm meeting a lot of men that, like, they believe what they say, even though it's not true. If that makes sense.
Give me an example of what they believe that they say that's not true.
Like, say, a man will say, "Oh, I'm gonna, you know what I mean? I'm gonna make more money next year because I'm gonna, you know what I mean? Like, do this and do that," and then, like, they don't put the work in for it.
Okay.
Stuff like that. Like, I'm meeting a lot of people who don't think realistically.
Okay.
Basically. So somebody who's intentional about what they want for themselves. Because if they want good for themselves, I know that they're going to want good for me. I need a patient man because my son's autistic and I definitely need a patient man. Yeah.
Okay. Let me ask you this question. So for the guy that might be concerned that you have a 3-year-old, what would you say to him?
I mean, my son is 3, so what do I need to say?
Do you want to get married one day or no?
I don't aspire marriage.
Okay. Do you aspire?
All right. So you don't aspire to be married. So you just aspire to be fucking. You aspire to have a companion around to help you and your autistic son take the burden off, because the 17-year-old is almost out the door. So that leaves you and the 3-year-old and the man that comes into the picture. So you ain't looking for a relationship. No, you're not looking for marriage. You don't aspire that. That's not something that's in your understanding or your picture. Then what are you looking for? What?
Do you aspire living with a man or no?
That might be a good thing, because I do want someone who, you know, I can build with financially.
So this is the reason why I asked, because obviously you come, huh?
I'm looking for a partnership.
Right. So, okay, let's just say you don't get legally married, but living together is cohabitation, and he would have to, I'm assuming, be a stepfather figure to your child, right?
I guess so.
You guess?
You Sammy. Fuck. All out here with these kind of issues and problems and not understanding what the fuck is going on. There's an issue here. Maybe there's some low grade understanding. I'm fucked up.
So, how would you live with a man?
My son's not normal. My son's not normal. He doesn't respond to people like.
And it's still a child. It's still a child you have to feed. You have to talk to. You have to care for. Somebody has to go get. Somebody has to be at home to watch. Somebody has to do. You have to be limited in your your activities because of this child. What are you talking about?
Okay, well, fair enough. So, and I respect that you have your son. So your 3-year-old son is autistic.
And I don't know what that looks like for me moving forward. So I can't really predict what that looks like for a man. I'm like kind of nervous about it, to be honest.
So is your
We on a whole nother fucking level. We on a whole nother fucking level.
okay? So let me figure out what your relationship goal is. Is it just to date someone and y'all live in different households, or do you want to cohabitate with a person?
So the reason why I'm here is because I want to meet someone that I can call a friend that would be buildable into a relationship. Like I haven't met a guy. I don't want to just have female friends. I want to have a guy friend who I can build with. Who
She on some fuckery, y'all. Basically, what she's saying is, I want him to run the dick, then go home.
Who understands my lifestyle, who understands me, and vice versa.
Right. So let me say this. And you just saw Rob, who was on the show, right?
Which one was Rob?
Rob was the one from that lives in Dallas, moving to Houston, 6'1", doesn't have any kids.
Mm.
You didn't like him?
I don't. One of my deal breakers is a man without who wants children.
Okay.
What are we talking about? What? Wait. What?
So you want a man that already has children?
He doesn't necessarily have to have children, but he can't want children.
But if he doesn't,
Make it make sense, y'all. What in the hell is she talking about?
doesn't have children, I'm assuming you don't want children. So how would he become a father if he doesn't already have children?
Can't be with me, Kendra.
Okay, so you want a man that. So would you date a man with kids?
Yes, of course.
Okay. So here's the reason I asked the question. What would you say to the man that's concerned that's 3, and you were like, why should he be concerned? If a man's trying to partner in life with a woman, her children have to be taken into consideration. If he's a man about substance, a man about character, right?
Right.
So he would have to adjust his life in a manner to accommodate you and your children. And hold on before you respond. Sometimes men say with women with young kids, that could be a challenge for men. So that's why I was asking you that question. If a man watching would say, I see it all the time. Oh, she got young kids, no. Or, oh, she has kids, no. So this was your opportunity to respond to that. But it seems like you think they shouldn't even be concerned, period.
I'm guessing I don't understand why they would be concerned, because my son, he's getting ready to be 4 years old. So
you do know that. Okay, so do you agree that you're a package deal?
Of course.
Okay, so this is why a man should be concerned, because if a man is about something and he's going to accept you as a package deal, that means he has to potentially take care of you and your child one day. If he's a man about something, that runs through his head.
Hence the reason why I said I need a man with patience.
You gonna make my motherfucking head hurt with this bullshit, because what Kendra said just ran right past your motherfucking ass. You have a special needs child, which means a man is gonna have double patience. Are you saying the motherfucker gonna be able to come in and ignore your child? Just say, fuck it, let his ass sit in the motherfucking corner and rock and shit? Or eat rocks? Or whatever the fuck? What are you talking about?
Okay.
That's why Kendra looking at you like you crazy. Just what the fuck I said. Kendra just didn't say it.
Patience part, because I have a 3-year-old.
Okay. We got to your deal breakers, right?
I said one deal breaker. I definitely don't want a man who wants children. I don't want a man who smokes cigarettes, preferably weed, but not cigarettes. I can't do liars. and I need a man who is mentally stable.
There needs to be some mental stability some motherfucking way up in this goddamn picture. Somebody gotta have some motherfucking brains on their dome. What the fuck?
Okay. Does he have to look a certain way?
I hope I don't come off as mentally unstable.
Yeah, you kind of come off as semi.
But
why did you think that you had to say that?
Because of the way you just asked me the question about my children, like I felt like I felt a little slow.
I swear to God, I can read it. We already in on the motherfucking fact that you're slow. You just ain't in on the fact that you're coming across is slow. Make it make sense.
Like I wasn't trying to make you feel a little slow. That wasn't the goal in those questions.
What you were saying or something like.
Well, I think a lot of women don't think about it. I think a lot of women are not aware of. First of all, I want to say this: just because you have children doesn't mean you're not going to get married or not have kids. Like women with children get married every day and they get into relationships every single day. So this is not a saying it's never going to happen. But to be honest, there are some men we just saw who will not date women with children. So they are hardcore. And what I have come to realize, the commonality are some of these men who will not date women with children have the characteristics that a lot of women want. As in, they're men who want to be husbands. They're men who want to provide and start households. They're men who are thinking about the future, the future in their life, and they have all these things in components. So because these men have the qualities that a lot of women desire, I just want to share that sometimes a deal breaker is having children already. So in the moment when I say, what do you say to a man that's concerned? That's your way to potentially change his mind if he was concerned. That's your way to say, okay, I know you might have not want to date a woman with children, but here's why. In my scenario, this could be different. It could give you, it's really to give the opportunity for that guy that has that feelings to potentially say this could be a different situation. Yes.
So to that, I think it's more like a lifestyle kind of thing. So if I'm bringing someone into my lifestyle, I would want him to work as hard as I do. I literally, like, on a daily basis, my son is in school and then I'm grinding so hard. I want a man to be grinding just as.
She don't get it. Let's go on to the next motherfucking question. Let's go on to the next motherfucking question, because this gonna hurt your motherfucking head, because my head already motherfucking hurting.
Hard, and for him to come home and know that I got my son. Like that he doesn't have to worry about him, and if he wants to, play with him, he can play with him. I mean, like, at the very beginning, I'm not asking him to, babe, can you go home and make my son a meal, or put him in a bath or anything like that. Like, that's something that would be discussed after a long time. Well, not, however long it takes, but not like right away.
Okay. Talita, when was, I'm trying to think of where we was. Did I ask you that the guy had to look a certain way?
Actually, he doesn't have to look a certain way. I am open to different races now.
Okay. What about money? Does he have to make a certain amount of money?
I would prefer him to make more than me, so I would prefer him to make like 55 and up.
Say again, honey?
55 and up.
55 and up. Should he be in Delaware?
No.
Okay, let's do the Kendra Cam.
So give me a second. I have to unhook my phone. It's on the charger.
Okay. My window open? My window must be open, child. Oh, you got a booty, girl. Okay, we see you.
Yeah.
We see you, Salita. So we got Salita, Delaware. Does the guy got to be in Delaware?
No, he doesn't have to be in Delaware. He can be
Okay.
in V area, preferably, but he can be anywhere except
Okay.
out of the country. I'm not doing out of the country. I do have a passport, but I'm not doing those foreigners out of the country. I can do a foreigner, but he has to be in the States first.
Okay. What's the age range you would date?
I think a good age range for me is like 35 to 45.
35 to 45. Okay. When was your last relationship?
My son's father,
Oh yeah, because that just ended when?
2019.
Oh, you have a relationship since 2019? Oh yeah, it's right. Your child's 3.
Yeah.
Have you? Okay, you don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
Unfortunately, in June.
Was it your son's father?
No.
Or somebody else? Okay.
Yeah.
Um, what are 3 flaws you have to work on?
So I definitely have to work on my attitude. I have to work on my attitude. Um, Indecisiveness. Sometimes I can be. Oh, sorry, Kendra. Sometimes I can be a little. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Yeah, I can be indecisive and procrastination. I get caught up a lot with like shit that I have to do like right now that I forget to like I put off a lot of things too.
Okay. Okay.
Time man,
What is the age range you would date? You're 38.
35 to 45.
35 to 45. Okay. And she does not want any more children. So why would a guy be lucky to be with you, honey?
I feel like I'm like a ride and down is going off. That's why it's like going crazy, acting crazy. Hold on, I'll hold it. So I know that I'm like one of those like females that a man can depend on. You know what I mean? Like I'll hold you down if like you fall. I don't judge. I'm definitely a clean woman. I smell good, and I'm a really good cook. Like I'm gonna keep you fed. What else does a man want? I probably have it.
Woo! Woo! Child. Well, that's what the man wants. She probably has this. So let's do it. Toledo, Delaware, 38, Gemini, medical assistant, mom to 2 kids, 2 different men, has a 3-year-old and a 17-year-old. Make at least 55K or more. So date 35 to 45. How can
See, on paper, she don't sound all that bad. But we know there's some judgments that are kind of fucked up that could have obvious. Okay, you know how you see rain and you see puddles and shit like that, and there's a big ass puddle on the corner, and you know you can avoid that fucking puddle if you just turn the corner in a wider angle or wider arc. But some people just drive straight through the puddle even though they flood their car by doing it. She wanted them motherfuckers who drive right in the middle of that fucking puddle and flood her fucking car, because all of this shit could have been avoided. She could have been scot-free with one goddamn kid that's 17 years old. She could have been walking out the door home free. Now she got to abandon this baby who didn't even want a motherfucking baby, who got 7 or 8 goddamn kids before her. And I'm going to ask this question again. How do you get pregnant by a motherfucker who tell you that I don't want you and therefore I don't want the baby? How do you keep the baby after that happens? How do, in all good conscience, how do you keep the baby after that? What do you be thinking? Do you be thinking that when he see the baby, he gonna want the baby? Because I had motherfuckers tell women on the panel today, a whole bunch of black men, they don't give a fuck about them kids. They want you to delete the baby. If they don't give a fuck about you, they want you to delete the baby. They'll help you with the money. They'll drive you there. All of these things. And she had one of the most boldest ass motherfucking rejections in the history of being on Kendra's show. The minute this motherfucker found out she was pregnant, he said, "Get the fuck out. I don't want you or that motherfucking baby." And yet, still, she gave birth to the baby, gave birth to the bandit's baby. She honored the motherfucker in that way. Make this shit make sense, Toria.
Victoria, you got on glasses.
I'm gonna take my glasses off so y'all can see.
Okay.
No, we ain't. No, we ain't. No, we not. No, we not. We here for it. We here for this right here.
Ooh, you got those lashes?
Yeah, I got the little stones.
Girl, let me see these lashes, girl. Get your ass close to the camera.
I see them.
What is in these, girl? What is in these lashes?
They got like little stones in them.
Is that dangerous?
No, they're fine.
Like, what if when you go to sleep?
They come like with the.
Before you go to sleep, are they detachable?
Yeah, I'm gonna take them off. Like they're.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're strips.
They're strips. They're strips with little balls.
They have like they're like little stones. You know, like.
That combination is so fucking jarring. Pink lips, all that skin, none of it tight. Weave, those baby hairs. Y'all need to quit with them baby hairs for real. And then she got rocks on her eyelashes. And then she got blue eyelashes, blue eyes. Make it make sense. Hey guys, some of my audience, is this a beautiful picture that you love to see?
Where the hell you find lashes with stones at?
Huh?
Where you find those lashes?
I ordered these off of Temu. So I originally got some from Ross, right? But I haven't been able to find them again because I like them. So I ordered them off Temu. Yeah.
Okay, Victoria with the diamond lashes.
Yes.
How old are you, honey?
I'm 39.
39. What do you do for a living?
I own my own trucking company, and I do braids, wigs, lashes.
Okay.
If you own a trucking company and you were making some substantial money, why do you need to do hair and all that other garbage? You should be straight. You should be setting it out with that trucking company. Ain't no way.
Big lashes. Well, I guess you are a good marketer for yourself, because I was asking you all about them lashes, child. You have any kids, Victoria?
I do. I have 4 children. They're 22, 20, and I have an 8-year-old.
That's 3 ages.
I have twins. They're 20.
The 20-year-old twins. All by the same man?
Yes. My oldest kids have their own dad, and then my 8-year-old has her own dad.
So that's 2 men.
Yes.
Have you ever been married?
No.
No. And what's your zodiac sign, Victoria?
I'm a Cancer.
Cancer. So we got Victoria, 39, Cancer, owns her own trucking company. Also does wigs and lashes. 4 moms of 4, a 22-year-old, 2 twins that are 20, and an 8-year-old. By 2 men. Never.
Wait a minute. 22. She 39. Take away 20, leaves 19. Take away 2 more, 17. So she got pregnant at 16 and had a baby at 16, and then she turned around and had another 2 at 18.
Married.
One that is goal driven, past his whole phase, one that's ready to be in a committed relationship.
Y'all let me know when the man passes his whole phase, because I swear to God, when I got out there to date after my husband, that's all I ran into was hoes, and they was in their 50s. Make it make sense.
Trying to go into my soft girl era, I'm really looking for somebody to like come save me. Like I know what I bring to the table. I'm I'm in a place to where I feel like I'm healed. Like I've healed enough. I've been single for the past 2 years, and I'm looking for someone who's like the complete package. Mentally stable, financially stable. Um, yeah,
Are you a comedian?
no, I'm serious.
You don't do stand-up comedy.
No,
Have you ever considered doing stand-up comedy?
no.
Why is Kendra asking her that? Did the cousins tell her some shit in the chat? Did she do stand-up comedy? That would just be the end right there.
What do you
That's
mean
just
you
like
want
my
to?
personality.
What do you mean when you say you want a man to come save you?
I mean, like, I've been like,
You know who she looked like? Make it make sense. The fat version of T.I.'s wife. What's her name? Tiny? She looked like the fat version of Tiny.
carrying, playing both roles in my life, like being mom and dad to my kids. My oldest kids, their dad is deceased. So it's like I've been operating as a mom for half of my life, and I feel like I never had the chance to like be victorious, to grow and to um, understand who I am. And now that I'm at that place in my life where my kids are older and I'm in a more stable place in my life, I want someone to come in to add to my life, to make life great for me, to enjoy happiness with, not create happiness, not to make me happy, but to someone that I can enjoy life with,
So let
someone
me
that I
jump in.
can grow with.
Now, I ain't trying to be funny. Is that a dummy over there by the door? Like, look over at the door. Look over her right shoulder. Look at that door. Is that a dummy next to the door? That shit would creep me out. Now I'm really creeped out. Especially on top of her fucking lashes.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
So first of all, I have a heart. Sorry about your children's dad that passed away. Definitely sympathetic learning that information. When I think of Save, this is what I think of Save. Literally, I think of J. Cole. Don't save her. She don't want to be. I think that song comes to my head. When I think of Save, a man that can save to me is a man that can financially come in and take over, and then women now are living the soft life that they have coined. So is that what you mean when you say saved?
In a sense as well, because I've built my business up. I'm currently still building my business. I have other businesses that I'm working on. So I know that I'm bringing a lot to the table. I feel like the right person will come along and add to that, to where I wouldn't have to carry that load as much. He may be interested in the same things that I'm interested in. So I feel like I have gotten us this far, as far as like if I'm to get into a serious relationship, I know what I bring to the table. And I feel like he can have it from here. Like he can,
This man, how much does he got to make a certain amount of money?
I'm established. Um, I would say at least 80K, 100K
Okay, at
at
least
the
80K, 100,
minimum.
a minimum 80K.
At
Do
least
you probably
80K.
work a minimum 80K?
Yes.
Do you normally date men that make 80K to 100K?
I have a couple. No drug dealers. I don't want no drug dealers.
Okay, well
I have. Yes.
have you dated men that make 80 to 100K that weren't drug dealers?
Yes.
What happened with those men?
Um, really like lack personality or always boasting about what you got, or I don't like that. I don't like that type of energy. Or little dick energy, you know.
Little dick energy. Make that shit make sense.
It's just like
I done told y'all them big girls can't do no little dick. Big girls can't do little dick. It just is what it is. She can't do no little dick.
I want my person, or the person that I'm with, to be a vibe. Like, you don't have to talk about or brag about what you got, or my credit score is this, or I just bought this. Like, I don't like that. So that wouldn't work for me.
Ooh, child. Well, most men who do well have egos, right? Because they feel like they are different than other men. So most men who make a certain amount of money, an ego is going to come with that to a certain degree.
Yeah, but at least have like some personality behind it. It's not like what you make is just a percentage, of a relationship, or what you can bring to the table, but at least have substance behind that.
And so you also said that they had a small penis.
Yeah, that particular person, yes.
Ooh, child. Okay.
And you can tell when somebody has that type of energy because they're like really boastful. Well, some people, they're boastful, always talking about what they got or what they're doing. Like, you still got a little dick, so it don't matter.
Ooh. Kicking the dick, as she saying. As good as your aim is, shut your mouth, girl.
So, yeah. At least
I love Kendrick's expression. Like, what? Why you talking like that, girl?
have that too. I need that. That's important.
Of course it's important, but it's not important to mention right here. That's when you make those kind of determinations, when you get the inbox full of folks. First get past the first gate. They got to get past the first gate. Then you worry about the wood.
So you want a man that
with the full package. Yeah.
Well, hey, she might as well be up front with it. She's up front with her weight. She's up front with her frosty motherfucking eyelashes. She's up front with that pink motherfucking lip gloss. She's up front with that head full of hair. She's up front with that baby hair. She's up front with all that, including that creepy motherfucker that's standing next to the door. She up front with all her shit. So he might as well be up front with the wood, right?
If you never meet the man with the full package, will you just never date again?
I feel like I'm at a point in my life to where I want to date with a purpose. Like, I want to be in a committed relationship. So if I did, I would probably try to pursue that, but not too long. I don't want to be like a serial dater and just date multiple people.
But that's the whole point of dating. You're supposed to date multiple people so that you can find the person that you want. What if you don't find the first person that you want? See, here's the strategy of dating. You, like on a channel like this, you pick 5 of the best characters. First you weed them out and you pick 5 of the best characters. Then you run them through the paces as to what your requirements are, what your expectations are, what theirs are, what do they want, how are you going to meet, and blase woo. Then you narrow those 5 down. So if those 5 candidates got everything that you want, or majority you want, then you run with those characteristics and you date all of them. And then by 3 months, you should have figured out which one is the best one for you, and you go with that. That's how you date. Date as many people as you can, but you be honest about it and upfront about it.
I don't have the time or the patience.
Okay, so let's do the Kendrick can. Oh, look like you got a shape. Ooh. Are you short? You got a big booty.
Yeah,
She's short and dumpy. What are you talking about? Like,
it's mine too.
she's
No
short.
BBL.
Say what?
I said no BBL.
No
It's
BBL. Do you want to share your height?
I'm 4'11".
There you
Okay.
go. There you go. That's why she looked like a stuffed sausage, and that's why she looked like the fat version of Tiny.
It looks like short. 4'11".
Yeah.
Okay. Victoria.
4'11", she come to my titties. She comes straight up to my chest. Ooh, child.
When was your last relationship?
About 2 years ago.
You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
Yeah, I'll pass on that.
Okay. What are 3 flaws you have to work on?
My communication, because I can link with people, but I my follow through, like following up, communicating more. I have to work on that.
Your follow up.
I say also being too trusting, like having expectations and being let down when certain things don't go my way. So I'm learning not to like set as many expectations and things.
See, she seemed like a sweet person. She a sweet person. Don't overlook her because she's a little away. I mean, look a little bit more deeper into it.
Oh.
And I say, having patience. Like sometimes, like I get bored real quick, but sometimes I need to just step back and think. Yeah, my patience.
Okay. And why would a man be lucky to be with you?
Because I'm her. Like I'm smart. I'm outgoing.
Did she just say I'm her? Wait a minute. Wait. No. See, you were doing good till you jumped out there with your ego. And then we got to throw your ass back. Let's see.
You who?
I'm
You're
her.
who?
Like
You're her? Who's her?
I feel
The
like
thing?
her. Like what a man needs. Like
what is it? Break it down for us.
I'm what he needs.
Yeah, let us all motherfucking know. Let us know, sister, because you need to write a book on what a man is gonna want. And exactly, we got to get exactly what that man want, because then that man gonna want every last one of us. We need to know to be her.
I'm the full
Break it down.
package. I feel like I'm encouraging, I'm loving, I'm supportive. I feel like everything attached to me wins. So whatever he's doing, whatever he has going on in his life, I would support that. I would help him be his best self. Yeah.
And still, this motherfucker will run out and stick his dick in anybody else that will let him. Now get your ass off here talking that crazy shit and get that goddamn puppet out in front of that door, because that shit is creepy as hell.
I'm sorry, I lost my voice earlier, so I
Are you
sound like
lost your voice? Are you gonna be able to do this?
yeah, as long as y'all don't mind me sounding like a man.
Oh, okay. Bring the camera down a little bit if you can. Is that possible? Okay, there we
Is
go.
that better?
Bring it down a little bit more. You got the breasts in our face, girl.
Okay, well let me bring it up then.
All right. What's your name, honey?
Whitney.
Oh, you told me that. I just say your name, right? I called your name. Shit.
Ooh, Lord, she looked just like that Karen White on that movie called Trilogy of Terror. Just a dark version. That's a creepy ass movie. And she got them creepy ass eyes.
Whitney, where you calling me from?
Long Beach, California.
Long Beach, California. How old are you?
I am about to be 38 next month.
So you're 37. What's your zodiac sign?
Pisces.
Pisces. Do you have any children?
I have 4.
4 kids. How old are your kids?
18, 12, 11, and 6.
Okay, all by the same man?
No,
How many men?
3.
3. Have you ever been married?
I've been engaged 4 times.
You've been engaged? How did you be engaged 4 times and none of them led to marriage?
Just because you give me a big fancy ring don't mean I'm gonna make it down the aisle with you if you're not doing what you're supposed to do.
But it happened to you 4 times? Like 4 men proposed, you said yes. And
Cause she got a shitty ticker. Ain't no way somebody picking that bad of choices unless they got shitty tickers. All 4 different baby daddy, 3 different baby daddies, 4 kids, and she couldn't marry not now one of them.
and they all messed up before the wedding?
My kids' fathers, of course, and then it was somebody else. My kids' fathers, I probably took their rings without wanting to marry.
So why'd you have babies by them?
Because I ended up getting pregnant. I didn't believe in abortion at the time.
No, I ain't going for that bullshit right there. This is 2024. Everybody and their motherfucking mama know you can go down to a health department in any goddamn city, any goddamn county, and they will give you birth control for free or $5 it will cost you. She says she a case manager, which tells me she makes motherfucking money, which means she ain't got no excuse to be walking around here having babies by bandits. No excuse to be having babies by bandits. None.
My family is against.
I respect that too. But it happened 4 times. Or no, 3 times.
It happened 4 times. She had 4 different babies by 3 different baby daddies. Motherfucking bandits. According to her, they wasn't doing what the fuck they were supposed to be doing. How is it that you having babies by them, every single one of them, and not now one is held accountable for being a bandit, and not now one of them wanted to stay with you, or you didn't want to stay with them, but you had a baby? If they wasn't no motherfucking good, why you gifting them with kids? Make it make sense.
I have an 8, yeah, but it's spaced out though. It's not like they were back to back.
It don't matter whether they're back to back. Do you understand that makes it even worse? What you just said. That means you got up off of one dick, thought about it for 3-4 years, got back on another dick, and he was still a motherfucking bandit. Had a baby by that bandit, got up off that dick, waited a couple years, and then got on another dick. That means you didn't do no self-reflection between those times because you kept picking the same dude.
So you were engaged 4 times. Was any of them the same person, or they're all 4 different men?
4 different men.
And how long did each engagement last before you decided? Did you end all the engagements? And how long?
I was also, and let me tell you, so my kids' fathers, I'm trying not to talk too loud because they're in there. I don't know if they're sleeping or not, but it was abusive relationships. So I'm not going to marry into that just a whole face.
So all your children's fathers were abusive relationships?
That shit is even worse. Do you understand how even more fucked up that sounds? That means not only did you wait, jump on another dick, then that motherfucker beat your ass, then you jumped on another dick, then that motherfucker wanted to beat your ass, then you jumped on another dick, and that motherfucker beat you. It was just like you got a fucked up ticker that attracts ass beaters. And that can't be nobody's problem or issue but yours, because you want the same type man. And if you want the same type man, you're going to get the same type results. Now, the question is you going to change your fucking luck? Is you going to change your fucking luck after 4? Let's see.
You have 3 children's dads.
Mm-hmm.
Why did you think you kept picking abusive men?
I seen it growing up. And I kind of thought that that's what you were supposed to do, fight your way out. And then
No, ain't no way. Because the women that had her or gave birth to her told her, you don't need no motherfucking man. You don't need the man to take care of you. You don't need no motherfucking man to do nothing for you. That's why I don't believe you. Because you heard the same shit the rest of them heard. Your self-esteem is just fucked up. And you got a shitty ticker.
then, make a...
That's real. Have you gone to therapy?
She a motherfucking lie. I don't give a fuck what she said. She's sitting up there with a dirty ass motherfucking shirt. She a motherfucking lie.
Okay. So you feel like you're healed now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We gonna see if she healed, if she picked the same kind of nigga. We gonna see. Let's see.
Okay. Whitney, what do you do for a living, honey?
I'm a case manager for the homeless.
Case manager from the homeless.
She picking her motherfucking men out of the homeless shelter. Make it make sense. I'm just kidding. But then again,
your head is cut off. Can you bring this camera down? There we go. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know, Kendra. You don't want me to show my boobs? I'm trying to.
But I don't want your head to be cut off either.
don't nobody want to see all of that. And you got that creepy eye look. The mug.
Okay.
Okay, so that's important too.
Is that better?
We'll try to work. So Whitney, Long Beach, California, 37, Pisces, mom to 4 kids, never married but engaged 4 times, has kids.
And you know what? This is fucked up. I just realized this shit. She got the camera angled, so that's what you see is her motherfucking big ass titties. She got the camera aimed like that. Cause most motherfuckers got it aimed for their face, right? It ain't all the way up in the air, aimed down so we could see them big ass titties with that dirty ass shirt on. Make it make sense.
Kids by 3 men, is a case manager. What kind of man are you looking for?
Somebody that is healed, somebody that's done the work like me. What else? Somebody that is secure, that is not a jealous person. I dealt with a lot of jealous men in relationships.
I keep trying to figure out what is that on her forehead. And that only thing I can think is she catch haymakers upside that head. That's the only thing I can think. I know that ain't right. It ain't right. I'm ignorant as hell. I know, but that's what came to mind. Cause you can't tell me that you don't have no lasting effects of getting fucked up. I just don't believe you.
I am a curvy woman, so you have to be able to deal with that. I guess deal with the attention that comes with it.
Wow. Wait a minute. Did she just say because she got a bubble body, the man she deal with got to deal with her hot motherfucking body? Like her shit is the motherfucking shit with that big ass body. See, of course, we got to see the creme de creme, of course, to see if she's... See, here's the difference. There's thick and then there's fat. There's thick and then there's rolls. Please don't get... Men, stop fucking with women like this. Stop. I'm not saying she don't deserve it. What I'm saying is her ego is out of motherfucking control. I don't understand why. We don't understand why. With the creepy ass eyes and the bubble body. But apparently, motherfuckers been hyping her ass up. You gonna have to handle motherfuckers looking at my body. Who the fuck says that? I'm just saying, who the fuck says that? What female says that? Unless she got a little ego to her. No. Just no.
So with the attention, so you receive a lot of attention because you're curvy.
Uh-huh.
And men in the past had an issue with that?
Not in the beginning, but later on, yeah, it becomes an issue.
Later on, it becomes an issue. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
okay. What are your deal breakers?
Um,
See, a woman with a body like she think that she got would have shut that shit down the minute they started talking about that. Oh, I don't want you wearing that shit. No, no. See, it don't even work like that, bruh. They can look all they want. That don't mean I have to show them. What is she wearing? She wearing her titties out and shit? Is she wearing shit where you see her titty and the crack of her titties and all kinds of shit? What's so fascinating about the body? I don't understand. Maybe I ain't know, man. I don't know whether that's fascinating or not.
Abusive, of course. But I don't want to make that my story. Like, come on now. Okay. I just want somebody that's settled, somebody that knows what they want out of life. Nothing major. Just, have a good head. Just be a good person. Don't take my kindness for weakness.
Okay. Well, does the guy have to look a certain way?
Tall, big, black. That's how I like them.
She said that's how I like them, which tells me you ain't had no motherfucking work. You ain't did no motherfucking work because you picking the same shitty males that you were picking when you was catching them haymakers. And she didn't say jack shit about not wanting to catch haymakers from these motherfuckers. She said big, black, and what? Wait.
Tall, big, and black. Is there a height requirement?
I'm 5'7", so just if I put on heels, I don't want to be taller than you.
Your stomach hurts. Excuse me. Say it one more time.
I'm 5'7", so I just want to be able to put on heels and not be taller than you.
Okay. You're 5'7", so he has to be at least 6 feet. Is that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, he has to look at least 6 feet. Okay, he has to be tall and black.
Mm-hmm. And big.
And big.
Don't you think that asking for big is asking for more haymakers?
And big. And big as in fat?
No, not fat. I just want like
cock strong. The motherfuckers who throw haymakers. Make it make sense.
Big, stocky, like a solid.
I would shy away from anything that looked like anything I had in the motherfucking past. Apparently, these motherfuckers like to swing them. Them motherfuckers like to throw them hands all across her motherfucking head. And yet and still, that's what I like, she said. That's what she like.
Man, I don't want you to have a big old stomach. I don't want the stomach like resting on me, but I want, you know what I'm saying? I want to feel protected when I'm around you.
Okay.
Ain't no way she gonna say some shit like she just said. She said, I want to feel protected. When the fuck did you ever feel protected? Catching haymakers. How the fuck you feel protected catching haymakers? But see, you gotta understand, folks. Some of these women out here feel like if a motherfucker get jealous of you and they throwing them haymakers, that they must love me. They must love me to death. He putting an ass whooping on me. He getting me in line. He checking me. Ain't make this shit make sense.
You want to feel protected when you're wrong. Okay. What about money, girl? Do we gotta make a certain amount of money?
Since I live in California, at least over 70,000. If you have kids, then over 100.
Okay, so if he's single with no kids, he can have 70. But if he's a father, he has to make at least 100.
Yeah, you have to be able to take care of your kids. Like, living in California. Kendra, you live here. You know what it's like.
I do. Have you ever dated a man that makes that amount of money? Well, before you answer that, Did your children's dads make 100K?
That my first son's dad made more than that. The second one, no. I was in my let me help. You know what I'm saying? Let me try to build this person or help this person grow. The last one, yes.
But you left all those because they were abusive.
Yes.
Do you receive child support?
For one, I don't. Well, the one is 18, and then the other two, I was in the helping. So I just kind of know what I got myself into. So I just, take care of it.
So which one do you receive child support from?
The youngest.
The 6-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, so 100K if you have children, 70K if you don't have children.
Mm-hmm.
So you want the guy to be in California?
That's a hard thing because California men do not be knowing how to act right. But I mean, yeah.
Okay. Then yes. Okay. Let's do the Kendra Cam.
Okay, hold on. Let me fix myself.
Look at the chest. Look at the chest.
Okay.
Clothes too tight. Bra too small. See? Here's the thing. You supposed to know when your titty's too big for your fucking bra. This is a case of your titties are too big for your fucking bra and you need to go to the store and get you a size 44D or some DD or some shit like that. Because if she's 5'7", you're chubby, okay? And what motherfucker is starting to be jealous about that? Why would you even bring it up? Unless it's an issue with you showing your body. Make this shit make sense.
All right, we see you, boo. Okay, you definitely are curvy. Curvy.
Yes.
Okay, how tall are you again?
Huh?
How tall are you again?
I'm 5'7".
So the goal is to get a man just bigger than you.
Yes.
Okay. We're gonna move fast, but I do want you to respond to this because if I make you a highlight, I've seen this before. What would you now? Let me ask before I ask you that question. Let me ask you this question: is marriage the goal?
Yes.
Okay. So you've been engaged 4 times, but now you want to get married.
Mm-hmm. I wanted to get married those times too, but it just wasn't the right people.
It wasn't the right people. So I got so much going on. Let me say.
Well, what makes you think that you could pick the right person now? Because we know you ain't did no work. Ain't no work. We know, we could tell ain't no work. Because you picked the same damn bandit that threw haymakers at your head again. The same motherfucker who been throwing haymakers at you from day one. You asked for him again.
Stay focused. Okay, I want you to respond to this because I know this comment's going to come. Because of your requirement of 100K, you are a mom of 4 and, 3 different men. What would you say to the person that says 100 men that makes that amount of money is not going to want to marry you and settle down?
That's fine. I mean, every man that makes that amount of money doesn't feel that way. So if you feel that way, then, we're not for each other.
Okay. I'm happy you responded. Now, when was your last relationship?
I want to say 2.5 years ago.
2.5 years ago. You don't have to answer, but I'm going to ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
2 years ago.
So are you waiting for a relationship now?
I took time off to date myself so that I can get out of that, and find out all the things that I actually do like and I want for myself. So it wasn't necessarily about anybody else or nothing. It was just me. I just don't have the urge to give my body to somebody. If I felt like it, then I would.
Okay, you felt like.
So she has no compunction about sleeping with someone if she wanted to. She just hasn't had the urge to do so. And she's telling you that she doesn't have the urge to do so. So that basically means anything can happen with her, and she doesn't concern herself about when or how these things occur.
Like it, you would. Okay. What are three flaws you have to work on?
I can be too nice. Um, what else? Um, I sometimes motivate people, I guess, in my way, and it can be too harsh sometimes. Everybody doesn't. I don't know. I just be feeling like if I come into your life, I'm there to benefit you, to help you grow. If I know something that you don't know, I'm gonna tell you. Everybody don't like that though.
Okay.
What else? I don't know. To work out more, I'm trying to get back down to my goal weight.
Okay. And why would a man be
Yeah.
lucky to be with you?
You see why I know she didn't do no self reflection? Because she couldn't even name any of her flaws. She said, "Oh, I would spend some time with myself. I dated myself with blah, blah, blah. And so I had to take some time out." What did you take time out to do? What? You didn't take time out to reflect, because you can't come up with any kind of flaws. You can't come up with anything that makes sense to somebody who you want to walk into your life and then take care of you and four goddamn kids. Make it make sense.
Yeah.
I'm caring. I cook, clean, do all of that type of stuff. Very supportive. Just a good woman all the way around.
Okay. And you told me you're a wife, correct?
Hmm?
What are some qualities that make you a wife?
Um, I'm understanding. I I have healthy boundaries. I know how to establish healthy boundaries.
Where the fuck is their healthy boundaries? I know she fucking trolling. Ain't no way she just sat up here and told us that she got motherfucking healthy boundaries. And she got four motherfucking baby dusty daddies who putting hands and feet all over her, throwing haymakers at her motherfucking ass. Make it make sense. And we supposed to.
Hey, Jasmine.
Hey, how are you?
Good. Are you ready?
I am.
Jasmine, where are you calling me from?
Houston, Texas.
Houston, Texas. How old were you?
I am 42.
42.
Yes,
Do you have any kids?
I do. I have three. My oldest son is 20. My middle daughter is 12. And I have a 9 going on 10-year-old tomorrow who was so excited to have me on your program. She's standing in the background talking about, "So mommy, are you going on there tonight? Because you got to tell her what you want." Okay.
Okay. Mama just said she's ready for you to find her a stepdaddy.
Apparently.
So are your kids by the same man?
They are not. No.
How many men?
3.
3. Have you ever been married?
I have not. I've been proposed to 3 times, but I have not been married.
Why didn't you get married to all 3 of the men that proposed to you?
One, we were too young. The second one, found out it was just not going to work. The third one, he is a compulsive liar. So,
Were these your children's dads?
yes.
Okay. Okay. What do you do for a living, Jasmine?
I am a creator and designer for Greek paraphernalia. So Greek paraphernalia, small businesses as well as schools. So I currently have licensing with my sorority, Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated, also Delta Sigma Theta Sorority, and Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated.
Delta.
So you create and design.
Yes, I do designs. I do luggage, shoes, tote bags, whatever you need. So whoever's watching.
How many of y'all want to bet that 9-year-old heard her mama call her daddy a liar? She got that hand. She moving that hand.
If you are Delta or Zeta.
We got it. So you create and design. So Jasmine, Houston, Texas, 42. What's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Pisces.
Pisces. All right, let's do it. So Jasmine, Houston, Texas, 42, Pisces. Mom's a 3x3 man. She creates and designs. Let's do it. What kind of man you looking for?
I am looking for tall. My norm is tall, dark, and handsome with white teeth. So I really never had anything outside of that. However, that's what got me here now. So I still want tall, and that's for me 6'4" or taller. I would prefer dark, but any complexion is fine.
42 Pisces, mom's a 3x3 man, never married, she creates and designs. What kind of man you looking for?
Tall, 6'4" or taller. Someone who's honest, of course. So I don't want any liars. I would prefer someone in the Houston area. However, I do travel a lot with my business, and I do travel back and forth to Illinois and Texas quite a bit as well, because I still have a home in Illinois. So I would still prefer somebody local, though.
Someone local, okay. What are your deal breakers?
Definitely a liar, number one. Let's start with that.
But how do we prevent us getting the liars? I mean, this is an interesting question. How do you prevent someone from not presenting their authentic self? And what do you mean by liars? I'm just trying to figure out, do men go into seeing as how I hear this from women all the time, how does one present themselves as a liar? What do they say at the beginning that's a lie? So the only thing I can think is he's lying about how many women he's seeing, or he's lying about how many women he's sleeping with, or he's lying about the fact that he may be married or already in a relationship. Are men really doing it that desperately out here that they will be in relationships and sleep with other people? I mean, is it that much of an abundance? Will they sit out here and lie and say they don't have a woman and they really do? I mean, is it just that terrible? I mean, this is something that I want to know. Is it just this rampant that you cannot find a reasonable man who is single and looking to find someone instead of single and looking to find 2-3 different women? Is this what you all mean? Because I'm assuming it's got to be one of those. But then again, I could be wrong. Let's go.
Number two.
Okay, real quick, I missed it, but all the cousins peeped it. Did you say 6'4" or taller?
I absolutely did. Yes. Yes.
So he has to be 6'4" or taller. All your children's dads were 6'4" or taller.
No, not all of them, but what was it? Well, one was 6'2", one was 6'4", 6'5", and the other one was about 5'11", 5'12". But I prefer.
Okay. How tall are you, Jasmine?
Okay, wait a minute. Don't interrogate me. No, I'm 5'5" and a half.
Okay, 5'5" and a half, 6'4" and taller. So a man that was 6 feet, he wouldn't have a chance with you.
Not that he wouldn't have a chance. I would definitely. You know what? I would go for 6 feet or taller, preferably 6'4" or taller. But
wait a minute, didn't she say she was trying something different? I mean, ain't that the first thing they run on here and say, I'm going to try something different? Because the other motherfucking 3 baby daddies that didn't marry me, that it didn't work out with them 3, I'm just going to follow that same lifelong path of picking the same motherfucker who keeps fucking over me. Now, if you're going to try something different, you would have said, okay, I'm going to open up all my options. And the man just has to be at least 3-4 inches taller than me. See, that's what I would say. I'm opening up all my options. Although my preference in the past has been dark-skinned black men, I've been fucked over by them. Because apparently they don't give a fuck enough to try. I got 3 shots at it. I had 3 shots. Somewhere along the line, they done fucked up. I fucked up. They fucked up. Somehow it didn't work. So let me open up all my options. And the man doesn't have to be 6 foot. He has to be a couple of inches taller than me, and then I'm fine, so I can put some heels on. And instead of saying something reasonable like that, she picks the same cheating bandit that she been picking. When every motherfucking woman on the planet wants the 6'4" dark-skinned Negro, she picks the 6'4" dark-skinned Negro. And this motherfucker know he got options out the ass. But yet and still, that's what she wants. Is the same motherfucking bandit. Make it make sense.
I would definitely talk to somebody 6'4" or taller if he had everything else going for him. Absolutely.
Okay, 6'4" and taller. Okay, keep going.
Of course, somebody honest. I would love somebody who, now you don't have to be a pastor or a preacher, but I would love somebody who actually believes in a higher being and God, or, definitely it has some type of Christian base. I want somebody who enjoys to travel. I don't care if he has kids or not. I would prefer nobody with more than 4 kids. Although my baby will act up, but I am still open to having kids. My family is quite fertile, so I'm still open to at least having one more. For my husband only. I'm not going to have any more kids out of it.
Wait a minute, hold up. So you will have a child for 25% of your baby life, but for 75%, wait a minute. For 25% of your birthing time, you will have a child for your husband. But for 75% of your birthing time, you didn't need to have no husband. So why are we worried about a husband now? These are the questions that I'm starting to ask. Why are you worried about a husband now? You got along just fine without a husband before. You had all the things that required you to have a husband, or you had all the things that would have required you to say you wanted a husband, but you didn't want a husband at that time. Or you couldn't secure a husband. But now I will only have a baby for my husband, and now I'm in my 40s. Make it make sense.
What else? Definitely a job. I would prefer $100,000 or more for him to make. And I need somebody who's willing to actually date and get to know me and me get to know him. And if he does have kids, if he's not active in his kids' lives, he's not for me. So any man, if you are out there, if you are not active in your children's lives, then you are not the man for me. Because if you can't be active in your own kids' lives, and I don't care what the circumstances is, it's an excuse. Then you definitely can't be active in my kids' lives. So that's a huge deal breaker for me. You don't have to have full custody of your kids, but you have to be active.
Okay. So, is the goal marriage this time?
Absolutely.
Okay, so the request is a man, ideally 6'4", if not 6'4", over 6 feet.
Yeah.
Make at least $100K, and marriage is the goal. How come marriage wasn't the goal before you had your other children?
The first one, I was young, and it just, I don't want to get married to get divorced. I've seen it too many times, and instead of...
So you just got a shitty ticker. Let's knock the first one off. You were very young. Let's knock that one off. Okay, what was the excuse for the two that you didn't marry? You just got a shitty ticker. Is that what we're saying? I get it. A lot of people got shitty tickers. But why do you need to have baby by all these motherfuckers that you picked wrongly? Why have a baby by him? Some of y'all just don't believe in birth control. That's what I believe. Some of y'all don't know how to take birth control. Some of y'all don't even know that it exists. I've come to that conclusion, but I digress.
Of me setting myself up for that, and obviously, it wasn't that marriage was proposed prior to me getting pregnant. It was honestly after I got pregnant.
So why did you get pregnant before you got proposed to? I don't know. It's just questions that a heathen queen would be asking. I don't know.
So, and once I got pregnant, not that it was too late, but it was just like, okay, I've seen signs after that I didn't like, and it's not something that I wanted to live with for the rest of my life. And I needed to be honest with myself. So instead of me just marrying just to say I was married, I'd rather wait and raise my kids and for them to be great beings, which they are, thank God.
No, and I respect that completely. But just in full transparency, you did it 3 times. So I understand, like, I think people will understand, like, the first time, but then 2 more times with 2 different men, you still went down that same route. So what made you change now? The standard would be you would have to be married first.
It's not that the standard was different then. It's just that after I got pregnant, like you see a whole different side of people sometimes, and it's a side that I didn't like. So,
okay.
What kind of side do you see after you tell a motherfucker that you had a baby? What kind of side would I need to see? If it was he whooping ass after you had the baby? Was he fucking around after you had the baby? I posit, Heathen Queen posits that he was doing this fuckery before you got pregnant. If that's the case. If it was just him who had the issue. I believe he was doing it before you got pregnant. You just didn't want to take care of yourself. You just didn't want to protect you and your children. That's what I believe. By getting pregnant. By not getting pregnant. I'm sorry. By wearing and using birth control. That's what I think.
To each his own.
Totally got it. And then you said 100K. Would you date a man that made less, or that's non-negotiable?
For the lifestyle that we live in, with that's non-negotiable. At least, yeah, that would be a minimum.
Okay.
And they have money, so it's not only about money. Like they have money, but it's just money can't keep you. However, money can definitely help to keep the household together.
I understand. You normally date men that make 100K, I'm assuming.
More than that, absolutely.
So what's going on with these men? Why you can't make it work with them?
Because now it seems like some of them, they just that's not what they come in with the intention of saying, that's what they want, a long-term relationship, or that they want to lead to marriage. However, that's really not what it is. Like, I just previously dated or went out with a doctor, and it wasn't the fact that he he wasn't accepting of me having children and all those things. However, our goals did not align. So that
you guys were dating, or you were in a relationship?
No, we dated. No.
Are you dating? No. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Got you. All right. 100K is the minimum. She dates men that make more. Let's do the Kendra Cam.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I just got in for my daughter's basketball game, so hold on 1 second. Girl, just hold up the camera and step back. Let me see.
Wait a second.
All right, there we go.
Okay, we see the booty.
Yes.
No, Mom.
It's there.
Hell no, you hear the daughter say, no, Mom. Stop that bouncing, Mom. You got some big ass titties in that bonka donka donka. She says, stop, Mom.
Hear your daughter, no, Mom.
Right. Let me show her. She like, absolutely not.
So, Jasmine, Houston, Texas, 42, Pisces. Her mom to 3. What's the age range you would date?
Ooh. Okay, so my girlfriend is gonna be like, Jasmine, really? However, I say nowadays there are men who are quite mature at between 35 and up. So and they honestly, a lot of them I have found are really looking to settle down, and they're okay, or they actually like older women.
See, you motherfucking bandits got these women fucked up. Goddamn well, a lot of men like younger women. Most men like younger women. Fuck y'all doing with these older women. Her age group is 45 and over. You notice she just started talking about young 35. What young 35-year-old gonna grab her and she got 3 motherfucking kids already? What young motherfucker gonna grab her and say she look good enough for me to grab and then take on 3 motherfucking daddies, stepdaddy job? Where that happen at? Where they doing that at? That's your bandit. You bandit started that bullshit.
2 of my kids' dads are younger. However, they have a younger mind frame.
No. See, you didn't say that at first. You didn't say you like the cougar. You didn't say that. Now we know. She picking the same motherfuckers. 6'4", dark skinned, the most wanted man, wanted skin tight, tall, dark, and handsome there is on the planet. She picking him, and she picking younger. She making all the same goddamn choices. See, that's why I don't have hope for this kind of shit. I don't have hope for certain women who don't understand their patterns, who don't understand when the fuck to stand down and do something different. Make it make sense.
So,
well, younger. I mean, that's they probably have the mind frame they're supposed to have, right? They're younger.
No. They didn't have like a young man's mind frame. They had a boy's mind frame. So I need somebody who actually has a man's mind frame now. So I want somebody who's 35, but a mature 35. And honestly, like I'm on dating apps and it's 22, 28-year-olds. And I'm like, oh no, anything that's 20, that's a no for me. My son has a 2 in front of his, no, he's 20. I don't want nobody with a 2'9", 2'8", 2'7", nothing. Too young for me.
Okay, too young for her. All right, when was your last relationship, Jasmine?
Ooh, my last real relationship was probably about 2 years ago.
2 years ago. You don't have to answer, but I'm going to ask. When was the last time you was intimate with someone?
I would like to not answer that.
Oh, Jasmine? Hello?
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, God, I hope the static isn't back. Say it again. Oh, is it me? Oh.
Yeah, no, it just went out for a second.
Okay. Okay, let me repeat the question. You don't have to answer, but I'm going to ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
I would like not to answer that.
Okay, no worries. What are 3 flaws you have to work on, honey?
Ooh. Number 1 is trust.
Okay.
I definitely need to get better with trusting people. My second one.
You need to be able to decipher trustworthy people. It's not that you got to learn to trust. You have to learn to pick out trustworthy people. Let's be clear.
Is I am loyal to a fault. So I know.
Yes, to the fault and detriment of these 3 bandits that you had 3 babies by. But we digress.
Oh, it seems like it's a great thing. However, like I'm one of those people, even when you do me wrong, like I'm still loyal to you. So I want.
No, that's motherfucking madness. Doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result, which is what we have here, is called insanity. Insanity. You ain't alone, Jasmine. You ain't alone.
I want to just get out of that funk of continuing to run that cycle of loyalty to the wrong people. Let me say that. My third, what would it be? Oh my gosh, my daughter's in the background saying not being not having an attitude or.
Oh, she know mama got an attitude. Out of the mouths of babes. Mom, no. And mom, you got an attitude. Tell them about your attitude. Shut your mouth, girl. I'm dead. Your daughter is the motherfucking bomb over there. She laying it on you. Saying, I bet she's saying behind that smile, you better get your ass upstairs and get to bed. You better get your ass up out of here before you get on my interview and start telling some tales. But what she just said was, Mom, you got an attitude. Tell them you got an attitude.
This is a 9-year-old daughter?
Absolutely, it is. She is smarter beyond her years. So her turning double digits tomorrow is really in her head, okay?
Not the 9-year-old daughter. Okay, not having attitude. Okay, Jasmine. So you said the goal is marriage now, correct?
Yes, absolutely.
What qualities make you a wife?
Oh my gosh. My nurturing, uh, of course, I mean, still my loyalty and just my love and my laughter. One of my cousins who told me that I needed to come on this show and watch you. Like yes, Steven. Him and his sister always talks about me and my laugh. Like I have a laugh that is so infectious, and it doesn't take a lot to honestly make me happy. Just the subtleness and being true to you and who you are, and being true to me, and in a true relationship. I think that it is not a lot.
Okay, listen. Why would a guy be lucky to be with you, Jasmine?
Well, first of all, look at me.
I got the most confident people on my show, Tom.
Absolutely. Secondly, like again, just I am a motivator. So if you are looking for a partner who's going to be on your team and motivate you to the next.
Oh shit, this is one of them hybrid versions of boss bitches. Ouch. I didn't see it until she started talking here at the end. All that confidence and all that this. I should have known with the hand move. I should have known she was one of those boss bitches. One of them bossy chicks. Ouch. Sorry, guys. I did not know. And she's a beautiful woman. Don't get me wrong. Hey, I give her 7. I give her 6, 7. I give her that. But she still got a fucked up ticker. And she's still asking for the same shitty motherfucking man she been asking for. All the way down to his tallness, his skin, his everything.